Hi there, it's Shell and Clint.
Hello there.
So today we are making another tassel. I'm kind of just, can you guys tell I'm kind of doing a series on tassels, but this is essentially all we're going to use. So, and some wire, because you always have to have wire when you're making tassels, or I seem to. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of figure out the length that I want them, and say about 4 or 5 inches. I'm just estimating because they don't have to be perfect. So this was kind of inspired by Pinterest with a little bit of shellifying. I'm going to leave that one a little bit longer. That's not going to bother me because I think it's more interesting when we have some variety. So, but this one is just done with chains, and you know, I just want, I was hoping I had enough of this color chain. I think this is the end of it, but I really just wanted to do something in this color. It's not necessarily for the butterfly journal. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I do like to do a lot of just kind of making extras and stuff and putting them back in my stash for later, or I can sell them, whatever I decide to do. So again, I'm just cutting. I want it pretty full, so I'm going to go ahead and continue to just cut all this because, you know, that's all I have, so I may as well use it. It gives me an excuse to go shopping. Huh, honey?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah, so guys, today is Clint's birthday, April the 4th. I should have told you guys yesterday because that's the video you would have seen on his birthday, but you know, he is 51 and is getting all that gray hair. He's 2 years older than I am. 1.5 older. Sometimes he's only 1 year older, so, you know. Okay, so let's see what I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 of these. Now I'm going to go ahead and use some of my wire. And again, this is 24 gauge tarnish resistant craft wire. And I'm just going to thread these on, just using, you know, one of the ends. And I don't know how this is going to turn out. You know, I have it in my head. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. So one of my viewers, Rhonda, she was telling me how funny my dream was last night, or the night before last, and you know, that's the kind of dreams I have, Rhonda. All the time. Yeah. One time my mother-in-law was staying here and she loves coffee. And what I did in my dream is I hid the coffee from her. And so I was telling her about it the next day and she's like, "What did I do to make you mad?" And I really don't think she did anything. It was just in my dream I hid her coffee. Yeah, that is something like I would do in real life.
What you would do.
Oh. But I did talk to my mother-in-law today because she called her son and to wish him a happy birthday. And she does some beautiful crocheting and tatting and things like that. So I'm hoping to offer some to you guys in the near future. Some handmade tatting and crochet. If there's anything that you'd like to see in the Etsy store, then let me know because this would really help her out. She's on a very limited income and this would really help her out. Sorry, I was looking at my finger. I don't have any fingernail polish on, for those of you who judge me, Donna. I'm kidding. But my finger's all yellow. I am making Clint a carrot cake, so it might be from that. That's his favorite cake. Okay, so I found this really cool bead. And, you know, I love these beads. This is one I think I've got probably from Michael's. I mean, from Joann's. I don't shop at Michael's because we don't have one. But I fell in love with this bead, and I've never had a reason to use it until now. So that's what our kind of focal point's going to be, and I absolutely love it. So, like I said, there's no really rhyme or reason to this one. I'm just playing. I do want to go ahead and put on kind of a bigger jump ring, just in case I need it for later. It's easier to put it on now than later. I am just about over my headache. When I get these horrible migraine headaches, the worst ones will hang on for about 3 days. And now it's just, my muscles are sore. It's like it's kind of like a Charlie horse, but like at the base of your neck. And now, you know, after that Charlie horse kind of eases up, your muscles still feel kind of sore. So that's what I'm dealing with now, is just really sore muscles in my neck. So I know it's from crafting too much. There is it's actually like a type of arthritis, and you know, I don't know what it's called or anything, but I saw it in one of my crafting Facebook pages, and it's a type of arthritis that affects crafters, and it's from looking down all the time. And I think when I made my farm journals, I was looking down too much right at the end, and that's why I ended up with such a horrible headache. So when I do, you know, something like that, I need to remember to lift my head and look around and things like that. So, how fun is this? And my friend Janet, she says that she always she picks up all kinds of craft supplies, because you can always make something out of a craft or out of anything pretty much. And I agree, you know, if you see something and you think, ooh, I could make something out of that, more than likely you can. You just need to have the creativity, you know, to do it. So let's how fun is this looking, guys? I'm already in love with it. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to go ahead and just attach some of these. The one I saw on Pinterest, it just had like a bead here and then just wire or just chain. And to me, it wasn't completed because I felt like it needed something else. So I'm going to make myself a completed one. And I have to tell you guys, I was looking in the back bedroom for things, and look at these dangles I've done. In the past, I don't know when I did them. I mean, I kind of remember, because sometimes when I do have bad headaches or something, but it's probably been a year or so since I made them. Oh yeah, I don't remember. But I really wanted like this bead right here. But I hate to, you know, rip apart a dangle. So I'm going to look and see if I have any big ones. I recently put tons of big ones out in the shed, because I thought, well, I don't have a need for those now. And I should have kept them. So, his and hers. Oh, the dangle thing. So I have to tell you guys, I think it was Kateri, one of my subbies. She says, Michelle, you should have Clint do a dangly thing, kind of like a tassel, and see what he'll come up with. And so he and I were talking. At first he was kind of against the idea, but then he kind of warmed up to it. And sorry about my computer going off in the background. So now he wants to do his own tassel thing. So we thought we would kind of do like a his and her little tassel. It might view like Monday or something. That'll give us plenty of time to kind of come up with what we want to do and what we want to show. So I don't think he wanted to actually do like a
No big.
video on his. He just wants to show the finished product. I'll be right back because the timer went off for his birthday cake. Okay, so the cake was done. I took it out of the oven. His favorite cake is carrot cake, and it's a homemade cake that I've been making for him since we got married for his birthday, and it has baby food carrots in it, so it's really yummy. Okay, so what I did here is I went ahead and just did a little circle. It's not the best wire wrapping, but that doesn't really bother me. And I wanted a dangle on here because this is going in this cute little teapot. And I just wanted something to kind of dangle underneath it. Should have done the cup. Oh well. And what you do on these little teapots is you go ahead and you put a little bead on here, and sometimes it's kind of finagly. Is that a word? You have to finagle with it, and then it'll be like this. There we go. Isn't that cute? So I'm going to go ahead and put that on. It's going to be probably one of our longest ones, so I'll probably put it on one of the shorter ones. So again, I'm just making a circle and I'll put that on here. So yeah, I'm cooking Clint's favorite meal, which is, sorry, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. That was the phone ringing. So I went ahead and attached that. So anyways, for Clint's birthday, I'm making him some chicken fried steak, homemade chicken fried steak, homemade mashed potatoes with homemade gravy, homemade birthday cake, and if he wants it, I'll make like a can of green beans. You know, it's not that necessary for us, but sometimes you feel like you need the veggies.
Potatoes are a vegetable dish.
Oh yeah, I guess potatoes are a vegetable. The good thing about getting older is you can eat whatever you want for supper, and no one can tell you no. Unless your husband's like mine, and then he's like, "Do you really want to eat that?" Just kidding. He doesn't say that. He's like, "Honey, I'm just having cookies for supper."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Cool. I don't have to cook." Okay, so this is kind of getting like a tan and a blue theme. So I think I'm just going to kind of put in some, you know, other beads and stuff that I think might work. I really wanted something to kind of cover up my wire wrap. So let me just see what I have over here. Some of the bigger holes and stuff, the beads with the bigger holes will go right over that and it'll make it look neater. Okay, so let's kind of put that on the end. What I did is I just pulled a lot of charms that were kind of in the colors I wanted to use. So, and you know, by doing it like this, you do your circle and your wire wrapping, that entails that this will not, you know, fall apart or come apart. So, but yeah, his cake smells so yummy.
And I threw out $6 good.
Oh, and for those of you who are on the waiting list for the ink blenders, he got 6 of them done today, and I will be contacting you. They've already had the varnish stuff put on them, and I'll be contacting contacting you in the near future to let you know when they're going, when they'll be going out. So let's put another something on this. I have another flower or another leaf that I just found, but I don't know if I want the same one. I kind of want to mix and match. I could put like a music note. Most people like music. Oh, let's see. This is kind of my conglomeration of beads and stuff. And I cleaned it out, like I said. I know you can't tell, but I did clean it out in a bunch of the really big beads. I went ahead and took out to the shed, to my, outside, ooh, I love that color, outside craft shed, because I didn't think I'd need them, and now I kind of wish I had them. But, we're just going to make it work with what we have. Clint's little guy's over there hanging on him. So cute. So cute, huh, Daddy? Yep, Daddy's buddy. So I want something to kind of hang on this, and that might go ahead and bring it down further, but I don't think in the long run that's really going to matter. So either that, or if I could cut off that. I think I'll just make something to hang on it. So let's just do like a bead or something. I'm just going to do a real simple, it's just a really pretty little wrap. So you make a little circle, and then you're going to go on the other side and turn it the other direction and make a little circle. So that's kind of what you end up with. And I'm just going to put a bead here, and then we'll just wire it on just like that. I think that'll be really pretty, and it will go with our other colors. So let's put it like this. But yeah, I really love the color of this metal. I think it's like a bronze or something. It's my favorite color for, the wires that I'm using. So, but I always have to kind of match it with something else, because that gold or silver. I don't know if they have the bronze wire. If any of you guys know, leave me a comment below. Maybe I'll look it up and see. Okay, so we have that. And I think we'll put that over here. But yeah, we're just having a good old time. We didn't have to go anywhere today, so that was good. And tomorrow, which will be Friday when you guys are watching this, will be our first official yard selling day. So I think we're gonna try to go down and scope out some of the yard sales. So that'll be fun. It's really starting to, people are getting really excited about yard selling, and it's been a long winter, so it'll be a nice change. Clint and I usually go out on Fridays if we're not super busy, and yard sale and go out for breakfast and still get home in time for a nap. Hopefully. So we'll see. Hopefully we're both feeling better. He's hurting really bad today, but hopefully we'll both feel much better tomorrow. Hope you guys are doing well. Is it spring-like where you are? You have to let us know. Okay, so let's see what else we have. We have 3 right here and 2 here. I know I want this little key on here, so I'm going to go ahead and attach that. I just use, longer pieces of wire, because it's easier to work with. You know, yeah, I have a bunch of little scraps and stuff over here, but it never fails if I, you know, take the scrap, never fails that it would be, that it would not be long enough. So I'd rather work with a longer piece of wire and be happy with it in the long run and not have to fight with it, because you guys have seen me fight before on my projects, because that's just what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a little wire here, a little wrap here, and just kind of thread these on. So we're just kind of just making sure each of the wires has just something fun hanging from it. I mean, you could certainly do a theme. I really didn't do much of a theme this time. I didn't know what kind of theme to go with. And I was thinking, you know, if you kind of do it generic, then it can go with anything, you know. So, and I'm just trying to do a fairly neat wire wrap. And I cut that off, and then I just find out where that little sharp edge is, and then just kind of tuck it in so it doesn't hurt anyone. So, let's see what else we have. We have 4. Let's move these out of the way. Doesn't really matter what goes on them now. I do have a nut. I got to put a nut on there. Because that's just how I roll, I guess. I'm going to put that on this longest one because it's such a tiny little charm. And, you know, that way it won't. It'll kind of hang out and kind of blend in with the other ones. Look what I did. I just did a circle. Wrapped it all up and didn't put my nut on. Like somebody says, it happens. Okay, Michelle, pay attention. Okay, now we're going to put the nut on, and then we'll wrap it. Story of my life, guys. You know that, though. So I was watching Miss Gayle. I was watching her today, and she did like some fun little booklets. And I'm talking about Gayle Agostinelli. If you're not familiar with her, you should be. Her link is always in my description down below. But she was doing these fun little booklets, and she's taking them to like a retreat with some of her friends. And I was thinking how fun that would be to do a bunch up and take it to, I'm looking in here, to take it to, like, put them in your stash to, you know, put, slide them in different journals and stuff. So I might be doing that, and I was thinking about maybe doing, you know, going back to the butterfly theme. So, if you guys are interested in that, leave me a comment below. I think that's almost the same color as that one, but that's fine. Where's my nut at? Did I not tie it on? Oh, there it is in my hand.
One of those days, babe. One of those days.
Where's my nut? Where's my nut? I can't find it. So anyways... Oh, geez. I was thinking, oh, I'm almost done, but I still had 4. Yeah. You know what? If we didn't have me here making mistakes, we wouldn't have anything to laugh at, would we? Okay. We have 3 more. I have this little coffee guy. What else do I have? That's all I have right now. So we're going to have to look. But let's go ahead and tie him on. He's just cute. Again, I picked this up from my friend Gareth when he had his shop in the UK. But he had to close it down. So But I have seen similar items to this, like at Hobby Lobby and, you know, on Atmos, things like that. If I can find anything, I'll certainly, you know, link it for you guys below. Because it would be nice to have an outlet for it, even for myself, you know. You're like, oh, I really want, you know, some more of those, or the cute little teapots. Those are kind of hard to find, I would think, and so it would be nice to have an outlet. So be sure and look below and see if you can't find, you know, something. I did find this. That might kind of go with this and kind of bring in the color. I do have these little copper penny-like things. And let's see what else. Maybe that little one. Let's see what we can do here. Kind of wanted to put that on something to kind of cover this up and make it a little bit nicer. There we go. And it's just nice to kind of add little beads and stuff. I just like that. Okay, let's put it on before I close it up. I tell you guys, it is one of those days. It's just been one of those weeks, you know. I've been hurting since Tuesday, and I've been on muscle relaxers and pain pills just to function, you know. And I just love doing crafts and stuff, so if I can get on here, I certainly will. But yeah, this weekend is also 9 News Health Fair. I don't know if every state has something similar, but you get like all this blood work and stuff done for like 20 bucks. And I really love that, because especially when you don't have insurance, it's just really nice. And my niece actually just wrote me and said, when's that the next one of those things? And I told her this weekend. She's like, oh. So I'm hoping she'll go. She's in fact, she's planning on going, but she's 30 now, and you know, it's kind of that time where you need to take care of your health and hopefully start feeling better, and you know, keep track of what's going on in your body. So there's a big one. That one might, nope, that's too big. Ooh, but I have an idea. That was too big. But oh yeah, here they are. Sorry, I have this container, and somebody was asking me about a container the other day, and I will link this one below. I actually picked this one up at a thrift store for like nothing, $2 or something. But I have found them on Amazon if you want something similar to this. So I think it would, you know, I really like this. It really snaps in place really well, and doesn't,
well, it doesn't rattle around and get the
it doesn't
beads
rattle,
apart.
yeah, and the beads don't fall out when you open it, and it's just a really nice thing to have. Sorry, Clint had to finish my thought for me. Let's see how this is looking. Oh, look at that, how pretty. So they all kind of go in there together. Let's see what else I can do. So I have the 2. I do have the little music note, so I could do that. I don't think I'm going to do the button, but I think we're going to go ahead and do this bead too. That way we kind of bring in 2 of the bigger beads. So I'm going to do it again, just like I did that one where it kind of looks like a little flower on the bottom. So just kind of do a little twist here, and then we're going to go in the opposite direction. And do a little twist here. Oops. And that just gives you like a little stopping point for your bead or whatever you're putting on there. Okay, so I do want these end caps. So I'm going to put one upside down, put my bead on here, and then the other one right side up. Like that. Isn't that pretty? It keeps popping out of my hand. There we go. This is really pretty. And then we will, I prefer the green handled ones, that's why I keep putting them down. Okay, Michelle, be sure and put it on your chain before you close it. And then I'm just going to go, I went all the way down, now I'm going all the way back up just because I have so much chain. And that doesn't bother me. I don't know if that's a big faux pas or whatever, but you know, I just like to decorate it the way I want to decorate it. And when I get to the bottom, I'm just going to kind of continue going around, and I'll make it look kind of like a cone. That prevents it from us from wasting tons of wire, and it kind of adds extra decorative touch. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, and let's see. They're all tangled up. Oh, that's so pretty, guys. I love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and I think we'll just put the music note on. You know, that's really the only other thing I have unless I want to add another bead. And I think I have enough beads. So, we'll do the music note and see if there's anything else. But I think that's all we want to do. So, again, I'm just going to do a circle. Put this on here and just twist it. And we're gonna just ow. Pinch myself. Okay, and then I'm going to do another circle on the other side. And then we're going to put it on our wire. And then we're going to twist that as well. And again, I'm just trying to make it look nice and neat. Okay guys, I think we're about done. This is what it looks like, and I think that'll go really nice on the binder of a book. In fact, I have a book right here. Let's look at it and see. So this is one of the first journals I ever did, and what it would do is it would hang kind of like this. Can you guys see that? Isn't that absolutely beautiful? I love this. So it was really fun to see, you know, one with chains, because it's so different. You know, I mean, usually when you're making tassels, you're going to make them out of fibers or lace or ribbon or, you know, yarn. But to see them out of chains, I think that's a really fun touch. So I hope you guys are inspired. I hope you give this a try. I think you'll be really happy with this. You know, think about maybe for the chains, recycling some old necklaces or something that you might have that you picked up at a thrift store. You know, I mean, you can find chain anywhere. So I just think it's a really fun idea. And yeah, you do use up a lot of charms, but I think that's the charm in it.
Oh, Lord.
So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. You have a wonderful day. Be sure and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the bell so that you are notified of any new videos that I put up. And thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you in the next video. You guys have a wonderful day.